Hey guys, Justin here. I'm back at Nicholson Road right now. It's been like the third video that we started from here, but get ready to do the 201 service now. Actually, I want to say, actually after looking at the map, the 201, literally all of the stops are just serving old stops, but the path is a little bit cool, so that's why we're gonna go ahead and do it. Which basically actually just goes back up and then it turns onto High Road, which is actually the first half of the High Road section is actually literally just where the old 508 I think goes, because all the stops are old over there, so I don't know actually which route runs there, but definitely not the 509 because the 509 comes back down after the second half of the High Road section, but it's basically running the entire High Road and Riverton shopping centers and then goes to Bull Creek. So let's do it. We're gonna do, I think it's the future bus here. Let's get ready to go. Alright, here we go, on board 2405 here. And then the final 212 of the day, Nicholson Road Station, 3344. And of course no one on it. I wonder anyone's gonna ever take that route if all of the enthusiasts have taken it and then after that it's just normal operations. Okay, so it's just basically run the entire High Road and via some of the shops up there, which we actually have filmed in the past the 509, but it's okay. We can just do it as a 201 today. And after we'll do 203, which is going to be running partly of the old 508, and it's going to turn down and do some of the 507 paths and also some of the 506 path, then goes to Carrington. So that's the next route. Well, same path again, but after that we finally we're gonna see something different. Earlier on I actually took the 213, so I took the 213 and I got off one stop before the station and I walked in through this path here. Just to try it out because it's actually right there, so there's the sign, 201, 207 goes straight. Which I think that was the old 508 path for the first half before the 508 turns down. Then we continue just straight and then the 509 path. So, which 509 is currently 200. So it is still running 200 as route 200. And then 508 is 202. The exact same path, there's no difference. So that's why 200 and 202, we're not going to film that because it's literally just old routes, there's no point of that. But I would take it myself as the new number. Probably not tomorrow though, so. Tomorrow I try to do 925. Yes, I try to do 925, I'll definitely do 930X. I'm not going to film those, they're pretty much the old routes, so that's why. We're pretty much actually done with the filmings. I'll end with 176 as the last route because 176 is not really replacing anything. Now there's Rural Highway. Bus 207, future bus 24 something. I actually didn't see 9, 8. And we're turning left right here. I'm not so sure whether this path, I actually have no memory that this path is run by the 508. But all of the stops on this path is actually old stops, they're not new at all, so I don't know what route actually previously runs through here. Only 201. Okay, if it's actually only 201, then definitely it is not the 508, because if not, there should be 508 on here. What is this? What is this route actually that runs by here? I have no idea. Is this the old 507? Definitely not. 507 loops inside Linwood. You see, this is an old stop, 20177. No idea. There's a 203, it says go that way, replacing some of the old 507 streets. This is the only route between Nicholson Road and Bull Creek. There's no other routes. One hour per bus. Might be 30 on weekdays, I'm not so sure, but it is 1 hour per bus on the weekend. Up here is Linwood Senior High School. There's a school deviations that serve down there at that stop. Actually, you know what? Those stops down there might be just served by school days deviating trips in the past, to be honest. Not so sure, but... And now it's just basically same path as the 508 a little bit. I think 508 served this section before it turns down. So, but we'll continue straight and we'll serve, this is Riverton Forum. We have Riverton Village Shopping Centre upcoming, and then that's basically it.
Thank you.
I think that's the same path now as the 509, which is the 200. Yep, 179, 200, 201, and 202. Not a very short route, but later on the 203 will be a little bit longer because it replaces quite a lot of routes. So and there's the 999 path from Van Avenue. And here's Riverton Village Shopping Centre. And also, we're not going to be seeing that 179 anymore, practically in the middle of the day, considering it's now just a rush hour special. Although inbound, there's one weirdly at 3 something p.m. to go to the city, but yeah. But there are no weird trips for the outbound direction. It's all just evening peak and then morning peak, plus that one extra weird one in the middle of the day for inbound. So that's fine. So they just force you to go to either train stations and then take the train. There's Carroll Avenue, which is where the 508 turns in actually. So 508 comes out here, so that means the 202 is gonna come out here. Later on we're gonna, and also 203, which is also gonna be that path right there. So doubled up the frequency actually on this road on Carroll Avenue and also Apsley Road. But then after that, when it hits, I think Valent, yes, I think it's Valent Avenue, isn't it? Not so sure. Is it Riverton Avenue? I think it turns Riverton Avenue a little bit. Then it will switch directions for 202 and 203. Which I think right now, in the past, 509 has the insanely short school trip that departs from the senior high school at the bottom there. And the high school just down there to Bull Creek Station, like 2 stops, 1 straight line. Which right now is actually replaced by 201 instead of actually replaced by 200, I think. Here's the school, which actually there is a stop like somewhere randomly here. And it just goes straight over to the station. Literally like 2 stops for that one. Well, that school trip, crazy. Really close by actually. Not too long of a journey, less than 20 minutes. Now we also have 925 from here now that can go over. That's so cool. But earlier on I saw a 925 from Cannington departing, 0 people. That's crazy. And Bull Creek. Nice. Back to a Mandurah Line station now. It's been a while. We have been always from Nicholson Road and goes out, but after that next video we'll just start from here and we'll do 203. Hopefully it's not him. That's gonna be awkward. 1920. There that goes. Yep, here we are. Not so sure about the stands, but they're mostly just moved around now. Yep, just mainly moved around. Well, he switched it off already. But basically, that's just Bull Creek Station via High Road and via Riverton Forum Shopping Centre. That's basically it. But back over here now. That's pretty cool. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Click the bell so that you get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!